Bang, bang, da, bang, bang, bang.
Hello, I am back, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I just know what I'm going for. Today I'm actually doing a look inspired by Ariana Grande, and I'm going to be honest, I don't listen to Ariana Grande a lot at all, really. I don't not like her, I just don't really listen to her music. But my sister really likes her, and she just came out with this new song, and there's a music video, and I actually like the song. It's pretty boppin', if you ask me, and the music video was pretty cool. And I remember watching the music video and being like, wow, that makeup is really cool, I should do a video on it. So the whole video was kind of dark and kind of hard to get a screenshot of the makeup itself. I found one screenshot, and I think I'm gonna take that as my main inspiration, even though that's probably it's probably a more intense version of what's in the entire video, but it's really cool. It's really sparkly and shimmery and just glossy and glam, so I'm gonna be going with that as my inspiration today. So I've started with my base on already. I already have my foundation, and I attempted to do my eyebrows like Ariana Grande's eyebrows. And I look like a ghost right now because I have all my foundation on and I don't have any contour or anything. I just have foundation, concealer, set, and I'm gonna do my eyes and cheeks and lips, and yes. Okay, we're going to be starting with the eyes, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be priming with this NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. I'm just going to take it on a flat concealer brush and just start blending it on there. And to set it, I'm going to be using the matte shade, and I'm going to be using that to just set the entire eye. Okay, now I'm going to be starting on the eyeshadow, and for that I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to be taking the lightest brown, and I'm just going to be using that as a transition, and I'm taking it on a fluffy blending brush. And I'm trying to keep this in more of a less winged out shape. I'm trying to go less of the wing. I'm still going for a slight wing, but I'm trying to focus all of the eyeshadow just kind of in this circular area. Now that I've done that, I'm going in with a slightly smaller fluffy brush in the darker brown, and I'm mixing that darker brown with the sort of grapey color above that darker brown, and I'm taking that in a smaller area of my crease. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the brush that I used previously on the transition color, and I'm just going to use that to just kind of buff everything out and blend it together. Now I'm going to go in with the gold shade of the eyeshadows. I'm going to be taking that on a flatter, little bit more dense blending brush, and I'm going to use that to just pack it on to the center of the lid. And then after I do that, some of it kind of got a little messy around the edges, so I'm just going to take the smaller blending brush that I had earlier, and I'm going to just kind of redefine that crease. And some of this blending might require going a little bit back and forth, and that's okay. We're just trying to get the right look. And I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner, and I'm going to be using this denser brush for that, and I'm going to be using the lightest highlighter shade in the palette. And I'm just going to be tapping that on there, right in a little circle on my tear duct. This eye look is nearly done, but I just feel like it needs more sparkle. So I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild Sticky Gold Glitter, and I'm just going to be applying that to the center of the lid. And I'm trying my best to layer and pack this on as much as I can without getting it in the crease. And since this is sticky glitter, I don't want it getting on the crease, so I'm going to go back in with that gold shade I originally put on the lid, and I'm just going to attempt to set that glitter glue. Now I'm going to attempt to do a sort of small winged liner with this NYX Super Skinny marker. And I'm going to do a wing, but I'm going to make it subtle and not too big, because we want a wing, but not too much. PSA, I am not a good person to be looking to learn tips about winging liner. I am mediocre at it myself, so if I mess up, don't blame me. And that is the perfect size. We're not looking for anything bigger than that. Okay, in the spirit of honesty, this wing looks a little better than this wing. I did this one off camera, but what are you gonna do? Now we're headed to the finish line. I'm just gonna grab my eyelash curler, curl my lashes real quick. I'm just gonna be adding a little bit of mascara. I'm using this NYX Doll Eye mascara. Okay, now it's finally time for lashes, and I'm going in with the Ardell Wispies, and these are just my go-to lashes because they're just, you know, kind of like basic, and they just kind of have a slight little taper on the end, and they're just a little feathery, a little wispy. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna do the cheeks. And the cheeks are very important for this because we're doing an Ariana Grande look and she's got a bone structure. So for contour, I'm gonna be using this Anastasia foundation stick in Espresso. And I'm using it because it's a little bit cooler and I feel like she's more of a cool toned kind of girl when it comes to makeup, so I'm going to be contouring with that. Okay, okay, when I was doing this, I was going for Ariana's face shape, kind of. Was taking the cheeks a little bit higher than I usually do, and doing this little number by the eye, so that's gonna really make these cheekbones pop out. And her forehead's a little smaller than mine, and even with my hair like the way it is, I'm gonna be contouring my forehead a little bit, and the nose, very skinny, pointy, and her lips of course, and definitely her jawline, because her jawline could cut through something really not cuttable. So I'm going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, and it is just like that, so I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, this is a little intense. So I'm just going in with my beauty blender that has my foundation on it and just kind of softening it all up. So I'm going to be taking some airspun powder and a little makeup triangle, and I'm just going to be cutting this cheek. I'm also going to be baking the sides of the nose to kind of tone down that contour. Since this look is so shimmery, I'm going to be taking Golden Bronze from Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to be using that to bronze because even though it's a highlighter shade, it's really dark for me, like really, really dark, and it is a bronzer shade. So I'm going to be using that to give my cheeks a little bit of warmth and shimmer. Now I'm going to be highlighting, and I'm going to be using a shade that is also from the Anastasia Glow Kit, and this is in the shade Bubbly, and as you can tell, it is my favorite for my skin. And I'm going to be using this this Eco Tools fan brush. It is rather fluffy. I'm also going to take the same shade just on my pinky and use that on the tip and bridge of my nose. And I'm also going to go to town on my Cupid's bow. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to blush, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. palette. And I'm going to go in with the peachy one because I'm really just trying to warm everything up. And overall, we're not going for a lot of blush because in the video she was not wearing too much blush. It was more focused on the darkness. In the video, more her highlight and her contour itself. Okay, we are done with the face. Now we just have to do lips and we will be done. And I'm going to be going in with 2 products today. The first thing is I'm going to be going in with this NYX lingerie. And it is in the shade Push Up, and it's just like a nude. And I'm going to be putting that on to my lips first. Okay, now that that is on, I'm going to be going on with this Huda Beauty lip strobe in the color Angelic. Okay, that concludes this look, and I'm quite happy with the way it turned out, and I think it looks very similar to the video, so I'm very happy. I'm so happy with this gloss. It's so shiny. Okay, that is all for this video.